I just realized that I can't actually see what you guys are saying just yet because I don't have my laptop out. However, before we get started into your reading, I wanted to go over my new Sacred Reflections deck, which I am extremely, extremely excited to share with you guys. Like, I'm stoked, okay? Like, I'm super, super, super stoked. And yeah, man, I hope you guys love it. So let's get into this really, really quick. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Mama. Hey, Super Snake. Yo, what it do? Hey, Starbreaker. Welcome, welcome. Howdy, howdy. What up, Beth? What's cracking? Hey, I'm doing good. Sorry. I wanted to come on here really, really quick and just give you guys just like a quick read and show you guys my deck. Okay. So Sacred Reflections deck really quick. We are going to do a quick read because I already pulled the cards on it. So I'm really, really excited. Please make sure you guys like the video. Okay. Subscribe, share, do what you do, hype it. I don't know. Welcome, GP Insanity. Hey, Sierra, welcome, welcome. Hey, hey, Jason, what up? Okay, so Sacred Reflections deck, when you guys get it, it comes in this beautiful magnetic box. Okay, first and foremost, I'm going to get this out of the way super quick, and then we're going to jump in the reading because the reading's going to be really good. Inside, you have a guidebook. Okay, inside the guidebook, it breaks down the card, the meaning, everything. Okay. And because this is the deck that we're using today, so I'm super, super stoked here. Okay. And here is the new Sacred Reflections deck. It has the purple details on the side. All right. So, with that being said, without further ado, let's get into this reading because one thing's for sure, two things for certain. Somebody is on your mind and you are on their mind. This person cannot stop thinking about you. They're going through the ringer when it does come to you. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Chit Chat with Aphrodite. Everybody go subscribe to Aphrodite. All right. Why is this person so fixated on the collective? Why are they so fixated on the collective here? Hello, can I know what's going on? Woo! You guys, for some of you, you may have this masculine energy here where they're really beginning to step into their power. This is coming in as a number 40. This is somebody that really does feel like they're the perfect person for you. And it's all about this person feeling like you align with exactly what they're going through. So it's something about you where you project a very not simplistic, hey, but you project some type of energy to this person that makes them feel like they can do everything with you, that you're very balanced in the heart and the head, and you're giving this person the ability to really tap into their heart space. Take a look at that. You have this light bulb that's directly connected into this person's heart. So they believe that with you, you balance them in a way that they've never been balanced before. This card, toxic attachment, it just came out in reverse, right? So your person right now, what they're also realizing is that they had certain toxic behavior, toxic ideologies. They had some type of unhealthy bond here that stopped you from receiving a level of clarity. So, because there was this lack of clarity, what you may or not realize is that this person was in a very obsessive state because they were obsessing over, do you like me? Do you want me? Do I cross your mind anytime? Right? Like, what it do? Like, what's going on? This is somebody that is very much, Enzo, they're very much in an energy, right? Where they want to know if you feel the same way about them that they do you. So, for example, how do I know? Mr. Harris, because I know that's why you're here, why you watching, because God put you here. Okay, to give you a little bit of tea, but I do feel like there was an unhealthy attachment here. Okay, um, But the unhealthy attachment was the inability to tell you, I just want to know how you feel. I want to know, do you feel the same way I feel? And again, just like Maddie said, this person is living rent free into your chrome dome. And part of that is because they cannot stop thinking about you. Okay. They can't stop thinking about why. Oh, my nails. Okay, this is supposed to be a little tiny, I forgot, but yeah, so I wanted the tiger print, and green is my favorite color. Liddy like a left titty. Thank you, MK. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Um, but the fact that toxic attachment. So what you would do is, if you had this book, you would scroll on down to Funky Town to your toxic attachment, and you can see that I even have reversals in here too. So this is somebody who is breaking free from an unhealthy bond, right? Their fixation on trying to remain balanced, they felt like they had to restrict or retract their energy towards you, when in reality, they didn't. Okay. This is somebody that's recognized the patterns, that you wanted the clarity, that they walked away, or they're choosing to walk away from what no longer aligns. And that's because this person is replacing this clarity, okay, is replacing the illusion and the confusion amongst the two of you. Okay, what is this? Hey, Claire, what's going on? How does this person feel? To a point that they could have been even in this mental fog, trying to process and see how they feel when it does come to you. Why are they want clarity, or they know that you want clarity? Hey, full, what up? What's going on? Please make sure you guys like the video and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. For some of you, it's because you've been quiet with this person, or it's because there's been this spiritual pause. You have no idea how much you impact um this person's soul. Like, this person feels like they're directly connected to you. They feel like they're drawn to you. They feel like they needed time to have this pause. So whatever it is, if there's been a break, or if there's been, thank you for Maddie for taking out the trash. If there's been a break, or if there's been a pause in your connection, this was something that needed to happen, because in this soulful silence, okay, that this person has received, they're beginning to see how much you impact them, how much you make them feel safe, how good you make them feel. Six, no, I cannot stand up really quick. That's why I have a big jacket on. So you guys can't tell what exactly I look like, okay? Because the whole purpose is paying attention to the reading. Alrighty then. Um, but yeah, so it's coming in here as like this person really healing. But again, this is a healing that couldn't be done when you were with this person. This is a healing that had to go on without you, because this person had to be removed from your presence, because there was a lot of mixed signals. Okay, there was a lot of confusion and a lot of illusions with this person. And again, it was this person racking their brain over their heart space, right? And their mind, because for some reason somebody felt like, if I could be with the collective, then maybe I'm not able to be with anybody else. Or is the collective best for me? Is the collective somebody who, hey Mario, welcome, welcome, is the collective somebody who, why do they want me? It's like this person is also confused with why you want them. Okay. And I am getting that whoever this person is, that they had a lot of mixed signals and gave a lot of signs, to a point where you're confused. You're over there like, do you want me or do you not? Do you want me to be in your presence? Do you want me to exit stage left? Like, what exactly is it that you want from me? And what the fuck is a collective? Thank you, Walker. Okay, a collective is a bunch of people that all resonate with the same message. For example, if you all go to the same job, you're in a collective at that job. If you all go to the same college, there's a collective of people that go to that college. It's the same way, the way it works with frequencies, right? Because the way it works with frequencies. Oh, thank you, GP. I think the only thing that you can do is send, I think, um, what is it called? I think there he goes. Thank you, Starbreaker. I appreciate you. I think you can send super chats. I don't have TikTok set up yet where we could do everything else, but thank you. I greatly appreciate you, Starbreaker. Grazie. But the collective, it's a vibration, right? So if you're on that vibration, okay, where you're going through the same thing that other people are going through. So that's how the collective kind of all comes together. All right. What's my favorite number or my favorite numerology book? So I haven't really read a lot of numerology books, but one of my favorite numerologists, his name is Gary with GG33 Academy. Um, Great information, great knowledge. He has a lot of super secret information about the signs. So I would highly suggest you guys going and checking it out. Elizabeth, I feel like he purposely does things to keep us separated. I think he did because he has this weird attachment where he feels like the only time that um somebody shows that they love them is through negativity, right? And a lot of times you'll notice that with children, that children will act out in order to get attention. So whoever this person is, yeah, okay, Yellow Rose, Gary's fantastic. All right, so if you guys go check out Gary, please make sure you tell him Spiritual Infusion sent you guys. But this person is also confused with what they want, with what they had. That's why now they're in this place where they want to have like this compromising, they want to compromise, right? This is somebody that feels like, look, okay, the reason you and I dissipated or the reason that we split up was because I was too busy. I was overthinking. I was, you know, thinking about myself, and this is an energy where they want to come forward and they want to show improve, they want to show you what's going on, they want to tell you that you made them happy. This is also somebody who wants this cosmic reset when it does come to you, okay? um and in this cosmic reset, by the way, how is it that we have all these people in here and only 29 likes? Hello, I'm gonna need you guys to like up your game up and like it for your girl. I would greatly appreciate it. But they want to compromise. They want to ask you for forgiveness because they feel like they really did hurt you. And there's this song called Show Improve by Gawapale and E40. And it's talking about how, two people have been together for a period of time. And whoever this, hey Don, hey Neo, welcome Mac Mansion, what's cracking? How come we just, okay, we're deleting Mac, sorry Mac, what to do? But it's like this person does want to come forward and they want to negotiate. This is somebody that wants to find a common ground when it does come to you because they don't want to let go. In fact, they're in a place where they want to let you know, look, I'm going to let go of whatever does not serve me in order for the two of us to be together as one, because they're realizing that you balance them out. See, that's what's happening here. Now that there's been a pause or there's been a break, it's put things into perspective. Do I love the collective? Yes or no? Why do I have these emotions? Is it love? Is it lust? What is it? But now they're in a place where, for some of them, they've gone through some type of major cleansing ritual, okay, where they needed to heal. They needed to have some type of energetic clearing. There could have been spell work going on inside of this connection to remove you and this person from being with one another. But it's something here where they've gone through a purification process. Now, um, have I talked about fasting with you guys? Because I gave this example in the extended reading that I did for YouTube. Have I talked about fasting? Are you guys interested in that? Because I can tell you about the conversation I had with somebody yesterday. Childish and selfish, he messed up and he thinks, okay, so Elizabeth, I'm going to tell you the same thing my dad told me. You either want somebody to love you and be in a good relationship, because if you constantly sit there and wait for an apology, that apology may never come. And the reality is, you're going to let a beautiful connection dissipate because that person won't say sorry. No, you can't do that, because that person, you may not understand exactly what they're going through or what they've been through. And what stopped them from truly progressing, because this is an individual that loves you. But I also think that they needed to clean out their closet. Okay, Marshall Mathers, clean out the closet, because there's things here that are falling down. Is 80% lust and 20% love? Or here's a different way of looking at it, Neo. When you have somebody, you have to examine. There's always going to be somebody that has 80% of exactly what you want. And there's going to be 20% that probably makes you go, "Mm, that don't work for me," right? And that's the truth. But the reality is the good will always outweigh the bad. Um, exactly wide word. I know my dad spits great things, because I remember at the time I was like, he needs to apologize to me. And my dad was like, he don't need to apologize for anything. If you want an apology, then you can sit there and you can sit on the rock and be alone, right? Sometimes it's about moving forward and having this cleanse. This person wants this new start with you, though, because again, they've gone through some type of very significant purge, okay? Whether that's them purging other people, whether that's them going through a detox. Some of you may need a detox. For some of you, you need to start fasting. I mentioned this last night, and I had said to somebody that I had mentioned to somebody that when your body is naturally fasting without, let's say, hypothetically, if your body is naturally fasting, all right, and you're not hungry, and usually you're like hungry, hungry hippo where you want to eat, that's because that's your body telling you we need to regenerate. We have to fix whatever is going on here. Okay. So your person is going through that, where that fasting from you was necessary and needed for this person to recognize how significant you are in their life, how much you balance them, how much you make them feel good. Hold on, hold my beer. Dun it, dun 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 dun. Woo! Okay. You guys have a very distinct 5D connection. This can even be somebody that is talking to you, okay, through telepathic communication. But the problem with telepathic communication is unless it's said, okay, in the 3D, that shit don't matter, right? Unless you're going to come forward and you're going to have the balls and the huevitos or the ovaries to come communicate how you feel about me, to rectify your behavior, to change the way you do what you do. Until then, I don't want anything to do with it. Because that's the problem, is a lot of people get stuck in the 5D. It's easy to get stuck in the 5D, waiting for this person. They tell you they're going to do something and then they don't. Okay. So this person is realizing that as much as they give you in the 5D, as much as they communicate, as much as they tell you they want you, as many times as they're coming forward telepathically in the middle of the night to wake you up, right? You could be feeling this person sexually. You could be feeling this person romantically. You could be feeling this person stressing out. Whatever is occurring. What up, Peter? Whatever is occurring, okay, grazie. And thank you, Marco. Whatever is occurring within this situation, it has to be solidified in the 3D. That means show and prove. Love is an action, okay? I don't care how much somebody loves me, how much they want to be with me. If you don't show up, show out, and show that you're important to them, it doesn't matter. And now this person is realizing that it's not enough. Hey, Walter, cordially eat a bag of dicks. How about that, Walter, ya bitch? Yeah, Sicily. Okay, thank you. Don't come for me today, because I'm not in the goddamn mood. All right, thank you. Grazie. Thank you, Walking Karma. Um, welcome, Gina. Welcome, welcome. But this person is realizing that it's not enough for them. It's not enough just talking to you. It's not enough just seeing your pictures. It's not enough with anything that's going on. They need something deeper. They want to touch you. They want to feel you. They want to smell you. I know that's right, Jason. Let me tell you, because the thing about being spiritual is it's hard, because people forget, like, you had a life before you became spiritual, right? Um, Yes, you can. Any soul cards? Yeah, you can definitely wish that, or you can definitely have two people where you know you have your twin, but you're at a point with them where you're like, oh hell no. You stay the hell over there. But then you meet somebody that matches you, that vibes with you, where you want to explore that. Whatever the situation is, you have an individual here where they adore you. You know that song by Miguel, Adore? Okay. Um, this is somebody who really wants to be with you. They want to talk to you. Okay. They feel like the 5D connection is not enough. Is my audio still going out, guys? We are still human through the spiritual wants. Exactly. And I think it's okay for that, right? I think it's okay for us to want certain things and manifest them, right? And whoever this person is, right? Their heart was on lockdown. That's why they were sending you the multiple signals, because they were closed off. They could have been having financial issues, or could have been a bunch of things that were going on here where they had their walls up, and now they feel stupid. They feel like, why did I even do that? Okay, I'm the walking red flag here. It was never you guys that were the issue. It was this person. And what you need to understand when it comes to this person is you guys are a part of the same soul family. Now, really quick, this is one of my favorite cards, because what you're going to see here is you have your earth family, you have your ancestors that passed away, and then you have your soul family, and the soul family is ultimately what we create. So you have somebody around you right now that wants to be with you. Okay. This is about you and them coming together as one. This is about recognizing. This is even this person telling their friends and family, listen, listen, okay? I want this with you. I want this with the collective. I don't care what you guys have to say. Whatever these nasty, hey, what's up, Mishka? Welcome, welcome. Whatever the energy is here, you have to understand that reunion is near, or union is near. However, you want to slice it, dice it, and rub it down. This person wants to be with you. I manifested a baby after 6 miscarriages. That Virgo girl, I'm going to pray that you have your baby. Neil, why are you watching? I don't know. You shouldn't feel stupid. Like I said, it's equivalent to if you're on this reading, you're like, how did I get here? I'm looking at her boobs. Well, welcome. Either way, you're still watching. But what you have to understand is obviously God has put you here for a reason. And that reason may be you need to hear something, you need to see something, something may resonate for you while you're watching this. So maybe instead of asking why, you should be asking what you should be taking from this reading. So yeah, you have reconciliation that is coming. Okay. I know, Johnny, it is deep, right? Because the reality is our body tells us what we need. When you're thirsty, what happens? Your mouth starts to get dry. You do what? You go get a glass of water. You got your stomach is rumbling because you're hungry. That's your body telling you you need to eat. So when this person's heart is breaking and they don't understand why they can't focus on anything, thank you, Stephen. They can't focus on anything. They can't do anything. They're just sitting there doing a 2-step. They're beginning to understand here that it's because they need you. Because you're the one person that understands them. Hey, Indian. Hey, Indian, whoever the fuck you are. I don't give a shit what you think. I'm going to do what I want with my body. You can cordially get the fuck off the reading. How about that? Thanks. So, anyways, what up, Cat from SF? Yeah, yeah. But whatever it is, whatever was stopping the two of you from coming together, this is somebody who is literally in a place that they know being with you is alignment. This is somebody who understands that they want this reconciliation with you. This is somebody who understands 100%. Of course, I support the LGBTQ 100%. I'm from the Bay. A lot of my best friends or good friends are gay. So I don't care what you do with what you do with is what you do with. However, I don't think men should be competing with women in sports. So if that gets me kicked off the rainbow, then whatever. But I always support everybody. Um, Thank you, unmatched soul. I know that's right. I love everybody. You understand? Unless you're a turd. If you're a turd, I don't care if you're white, black, green, gay, straight, lesbian, whatever. If you are a loser, if you hurt children, it's a wrap, son. Okay? Not today, Satan. All right? But now, so, okay, let's get back into this because I really do feel like you and this person could have been separated for a reason, right? Sometimes separation causes or creates a lot of growth, right? And in this growth is necessary for the evolution of this person, right? You don't know what you need until you don't have it anymore. Like, did you ever think you needed coffee in the morning until you had your first cup? The reality is, people that have never had coffee don't think they need it. So, this person never knew that they needed the love that you gave to them, but now they do. Because this person had to separate from you so that they could grow, so that they could change, so that they could understand the significance of you and what you do to them. And now this person is in a place where they want to move forward, they want to move closer, they're tired of the distance, they're tired of the separation. This is a space that's shifting into the readiness where both people are becoming more aligned to the truth. And becoming aligned requires emotional alignment, mental alignment, physical, spiritual, sexual, everything. This is not forced, it's being prepared for you and this person. I do believe this shit, Benny. You're here watching, so clearly you're enjoying the show. But there's a sense that everything has to happen before this moment, before it takes place, right? And there's lessons that have been learned here that through growth, now there is this path that's opening. This person was sitting there going, I don't know how me and the collective are going to make a way. There's just all of these obstacles, there's all these burdens, there's all these things that are going on in the background. And right now, I have to table that relationship because I am not in a place or a space where I can even see past the trees. But you know how you see past the trees? The only reason this person is seeing trees as a block is because they're the caterpillar. So this person had to evolve. They had to understand to take an elevated perspective of what you bring to their life. And what you bring to their life is happiness. It's balance. It's finding a common ground. It's finding a level of temperance. It's finding alignment. Okay. It's coming together. All right. It's crazy because you have somebody here that is going through this major wake up call. This wake up call saying, I need this. I was confused at first with what you brought to my life because it felt like when you came in my life, everything fell apart, not realizing it broke in order for it to be rebuilt. There's a reason God said, hey, Noah, look, we gotta redo all this, okay? Because whatever is going on earth, it's unacceptable. So what do we have to do? We have to break it so we can fix it. Still broke, but here we are. Did you know that Noah took 8 people on the boat? Did you know that? Did you know, clock this, did you know that there is 8 blood types? What blood type are you? I'm O negative. Hey, Faith, welcome. Faith Jacobs, welcome, welcome. Yes, Starbreaker, that tower is falling. So, what's happening is it's reshifting and realigning this person because now they're having this realization. Look, this is my dream person. I want to be with them. I don't want to be away from them. Okay, yeah, I made mistakes. Yeah, I was over here ignoring everybody and everything. Yeah, mm, I was closed off. Yeah, I could have even taken advantage of the collective, right? Hey, welcome, welcome. Right? So there's somebody here that's sitting here saying, look, okay, I've had an eyes open type of moment, and I know that I want you in my life. This is somebody who's had some type of rude awakening. So whether you started dating or You just moved on from this person, whatever it may be. It's caused this person to have a significantly eye opening experience where they're sitting there going, I need them. I love them. I don't want to hurt them anymore. And again, like I said, you and this person had to be separated. Hey, Angel. Hey, me. You guys had to be separated for a period of time in order for this person to grow. It's similar to your kids, right? If you have kids, there it comes a point where, or even if you have a dog, where they can walk out to the backyard themselves and you don't have to sit there. They already know what to do. It's like when you send your kid to college, right? You're not going to be there, but there's stuff that they have to learn. It's like this person had to learn what life was like without you. I do. I love kids. I used to work at the Boys and Girls Club when I was younger for a really long time. I have two boys. Definitely love kids. There's a level of innocence. And I'm going to say this, I'm not mad at your person. I know a lot of you could be mad. Somebody here, I'm telling you, I'm getting hot flashes right now and I feel like I want to throw up. So, everybody take a big deep breath. Let's just all just do a big deep breath. Hey, Sierra, welcome. But this person had to learn how to grow, how to learn what your significance was in your life. Are you their caffeine? Maybe. Are you the thing that motivates them? Have you become the muse? Okay, hey, what's up, Stefan from Germany? Welcome, welcome. Okay, same, right? And a lot of times I think that this person, I think that they were just scared. All right. I think that they were scared about what was happening. Okay. I think that they were scared with what it meant to be with you. I think that there was a lot of false promises that could have possibly been made where you had to really decipher or determine, is this fact? Is this fiction? Is this fake? Right? Because it feels like with this person there was a lot of empty words. They wanted to do that for you, but then if they did that for you, then how would other people look at them? For some reason there's a lot of information. Thank you, Any Soul Cards. This deck is my new deck. It has the purple gilding with the guidebook, 222 pages. I wrote it. Okay, spiritual infusion. Yeah, that's me with a little bit of makeup on. um I agree. It would have been easier if they could face their fears, right? Because if you could face your fears, then the world is your oyster. But the reality is there's people out there that put a toe in the pool. They know the pool's cold, but they're still going to put the toe in the pool. There's still people that rip off a band-aid very slowly. Why is that? You know it hurts more when you go slow, but it's scary to them to rip it off completely because they know the pain of the band-aid being ripped off smaller or slowly, right? They don't know what it feels like when it's different. So I feel like for some of you, I also am getting that there was somebody around them that could have been a liar, okay, that caused a lot of void in your situation or your connection, whether this is a friend, whether this is a family, whatever it is. Okay, Michael said that he started fasting again today. Okay, fasting is huge. You guys already know how I feel about this. Okay, fasting was in the Bible 42 times. We removed it. We, meaning whoever removed it from the Bible for a reason. Um, which is they don't want people to heal themselves because God tells us exactly how we heal ourselves. Um, what part? GP insanity. But yeah, they feel a void. They felt this void without you to a point where they're asking. For some of you, they're even seeking out. Thank you, Jason. They're even seeking out different spiritual people to talk to you about. They're very curious about you because what you don't realize is that you've made them go deeper. Okay? Like, how dope is that? How dope is it that in this time alone, okay, they've been able to see their truth. And now they're unmasking it and they're beginning to become themselves um inside of this union, because again, reunion is near. Okay, a lot of you could have been very triggered, right? But you were triggered to heal. They triggered those emotional wounding so you could say, hey, WTF, that hurts, right? Hey, Nicole, but this is definitely a universal love coming in where now this person is healed and they're ready, right? They're no longer bound by this fear. They're no longer trapped and scared to express their truth, right? You and this person, you have a divine assignment together. We're meant to do something special. We're meant to go and experience this together now that the two of you have both completed your lesson. Exactly, Elizabeth. But again, you ask, you poll 100 people. 50 of them have positive marriages, 50 of them have horrible marriages. I'm telling you, the people that have horrible marriages are going to have a different perspective when it does come to um you know, their subjective on marriage or relationships. Because in the past, they weren't ready. That's why they were in this energy where they were unavailable. And you're over here like, is it just lust with them? Do they not love me? Okay. But the reality is, they needed to break free. They had to break free from the way that they were thinking, the way other people's thought, right? This is what's going on with you and this person. Okay. What do they need to understand here? What needs to be understood here? Thank you guys for all of your likes and comments. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Woo! You have some. Hold on. By the way, do you guys like lives? Because I think I'm going to start doing them at least maybe once a day, once every other day, maybe. I don't know. This is kind of like a different setup. Um, yeah, it's coming in as there being other people that are involved. So that's why this person almost betrayed you. And they're miserable. There's somebody here that is like genuinely miserable without you. Hey, Angie Hall, welcome. They're heartbroken. Libra, Scorpio could be dealing with a Scorpio Libra. You could be a Libra Scorpio, or this is somebody that is embodying this energy where they waited too long to make a decision, right? You don't get to the Three of Swords without the Two of Swords. And what's the Two of Swords? You're holding, needing to make a decision. Well, what decision are you going to make? You going to go left? You going to go right? Are you going to listen to the people that are already unhappy with life? Or are you going to follow your heart? Some of you have marriage coming in, right? Some of you have this energy where this heartbroken type of, whatever. The reason that they've not come forward just yet is because they're sad. They're depressed. You're having somebody who you may not realize, but they've been depressed. You're over there like, I'm depressed. And they're over there like, I'm depressed because I can't be with you the way I want to be with you. And people aren't understanding why this isn't happening the way it needs to happen. More than likely, if you're single, people are over there like, why are you single? You're like, fuck, great question. Why am I single? Right? Like, because the person I cared about was too focused on whatever, right? A case and a Gemini. Yeah, I'm a Gemini for sure. But again, if there was a third party situation that they put you in, this is somebody that feels like such a piece of shit for doing that, to a point that they feel like they hurt themselves by hurting you. This is somebody that can't believe how much they want to be with you. Welcome, Luigi. There's a bomb sandwich place in the Bay called Luigi's, and I love that place. They had fire raviolis. It was like a little Italian, little deli thing. Bomb. But you have somebody here with this Venus and Aries where they want to take action very quickly because they're knowing that whatever actions that they took behind the scene that you didn't see, there's something here you did not see. However, you want to slice it, dice it, and rub it down, there's something here that you did not see, actions that this person was taking, and they feel like a total idiot because they didn't communicate it to you. It's almost like they expected you to know because they're telepathically communicating. The problem is with their telepathic communication, there's a lack of communication or conversation physically. That's a part of the problem. By the way, my phone just hit 10%, so we're going to thug it out until it dies. All right? So I just wanted to throw that out there. Hey, Katrina, he's being quiet because he's in a deep reflective state. Very upset here because all this person wants to do is be with you. And now they're stuck in this limbo. They're stuck waiting. They're sitting there going, okay, well, what do I do now? It's almost like this person is waiting for you to make the move. But the reality is, it's up to this person to take control here. Get the reins, take control of the car to progress forward. Because it feels like you and this person were on the same page and then they got off the track. Yes, THC Kawaii. I am definitely gonna save this. Um, yeah, man. I just feel like whoever this person is, they're getting themselves together in order to come towards you and have some type of significant conversation because they want to move forward with you. They want to live with you. They want a family with you. They're hoping that they're able to renew or that they're able to heal, okay? Whatever the two of you are going through, because there is healing that needs to take place here. There's healing on both of your ends that essentially needs to occur because you or your person could have been in an addictive state. There's a lot of lies that were being told. And I think that part of the lies were this person didn't want to come forward and didn't want to express or say what people were saying about you. So it's almost like this person just shut all the way down and believed some type of lies. Hi, Spartan. Lots of Aries energy that's coming out here. It's a lot of Mars energy, right? I don't think he's going to keep I don't think anyone on this reading right now, I don't think or watching this reading, I don't think they're keeping a third party. I think they're removing the third party. I think it was easier and I think that people were telling them to stay with the third party because it was easier and because it's a place of control. And for some of you, there's competition between them and a friend group or them and other people where why do you get to go be happy? It's like people are jealous at how happy this person is to a point where like people are angry. That's why like there's a lot of pain here like in this reading. If she's an avoidant, she's avoiding things because she doesn't want to rock the boat with anybody. It's like she doesn't want any problems. But this is somebody that's in a very dark hour right now. This is somebody that's having a lot of pain. Because with you, it's like, what do I have? This is somebody that was so fixated on how you and them were going to progress, right? It's almost like putting the cart before the horse. That this anxiety, whoever you're dealing with, they have a lot of anxiety, they have a lot of depression, but it's ultimately stopped it themselves. The anxiety of other people, okay, has stopped them from progressing with you. That's why this person wants to come forward and say, look, I'm sorry. Sorry. Listen, I fucking love you. Okay, you're my person. I made a mistake. I know now, okay? You can't be mad at me for what I didn't know, okay? Drinking, they're drinking, they could be drinking, they could be supplementing with other things in order to suppress their urge to want to be with you because not being with you every single day, okay? Sixth house, Virgo energy has made them miserable. Nothing is making them happy right now. They can't go out with their friends. They don't want to party. They don't want to drink. They don't want to go to work. They don't want to do anything because they are miserable. because they're sitting there watching and stalking you, admiring you. You have somebody that admires you. Did you just see that flicker? Did you guys see the flicker? They admire you. They want to surprise you with this love, but they almost are viewing you as being somebody that is fantasy. 111 is in the chat, okay? To a point where it's made them go internal. It's given them a level of divine intervention here for missing you. Do you understand the Five of Pentacles in the traditional tarot deck is the man that is outside, that is homeless, that can go inside of the church to seek sanctuary but chooses not to. Your person is sitting here by themselves, upset because you are their sanctuary. You are their happy place. You are the one thing that makes sense when it does come to them, to a point where nothing in their life makes sense right now except you. And there's people that are looking at them. And they're going, dude, what the hell is going on with this person? They fell off track. For some of you, somebody could have lost their job. They could have had a lot of adversities. I just keep hearing, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Can we go back? And again, heavy emotions. A lot of, there could be definitely substance abuse here. Okay. But there's this emotional pull when it does come. Hey, the real pathways. Welcome, welcome. Okay. There's something here that is occurring because this person is they love you, but they're hiding how much they love you because they're scared that you don't reciprocate that same energy towards them. And for some of you, you may not. But if you're watching, you probably do. That's why this person has all this grief, because they know they should have treated you different. They know that when they were supposed to call you, they should have called you. Those times that instead of texting you, hey, I'm thinking about you. Hey, I love you. Hey, I just want to let you know you're heavy on my mind, right? Those times that they were meant to express that, they didn't. They suppressed it. And that's why this person is crying, because the reality is this: grief that is learned is just love that was unable to be given. You know how crazy that is? And if there is this external party, okay, who's tried to come in and stop things, they don't even hold a torch to you. This is somebody that it's embarrassing. And you may be sitting there going, for some of you, going, why would you choose that over something else? Reunion is coming very soon once their healing process has taken place. So I think that that can be different for everybody, Aphrodite. Um, Here's the thing, Starbreaker. Some of you are dealing with neurodivergent people, people that have gone undiagnosed for being autistic. I mean, I have an autistic son, so when I watch him engage with people he likes, he does the opposite. If he really likes somebody, he does the complete opposite, to a point where I'm like, bruh, if you like her, you got to tell her. If you like her, you should message her. 12:12 on the clock right now. So for some of you, just because they're not moving in that manner doesn't mean that they don't care about you. It just means that there's a lot more hidden adversities that you may or may not know about. But it is coming in as somebody here coming in between your connection. And that person is divinely assisted to give this person a different perspective. Because if you saw who this person was, you'd be like, oh, hell no. Have you guys ever seen somebody's dated and you thought to yourself, like, I must not be your type? Maybe that's just me being a jerk. But sometimes when I see who people date or who they marry or things like that, I'm like, sure about that? I know it's wrong, but I do. But this person isn't even speaking to this person anymore. They're not even communicating with them. They're not even speaking to them in any kind of like nothing. Okay, this is somebody who literally feels like a complete moron for choosing that over you. But again, that was more their speed. You were somebody that they valued. You have this vindication. You are everything to this person. You're funny, you're intelligent, you're attractive. They're physically magnetized by you. There's a lot of things that are going on with this person where you fulfill every single need that they have. But now it's up to them. I know, man. A V8, I don't really like tomatoes. That's why I struggle. I don't really like vegetables. That's also why I struggle. I would prefer to eat like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and chips. Not the most healthiest, I'm going to be honest. But I do fast. I fast probably 5 or 6 days out of the week. So I'll eat one meal a day. Because a lot of people are like, how do you keep your figure? Because I'm very like curvy. It's by fasting. I don't work out, I don't do any of that. But fasting. Fasting is key. All right. To regenerate your body, to heal your body, to do everything. Okay. Um, but yeah, you're being vindicated right now to a point that even their friends around them can't say anything. Even their friends around them are going, holy shit, no wonder why they wouldn't stop talking about them. Because again, you have no idea how attractive you are coming across when it comes to whoever this person is. 12/12 can be significant, 6/2 can be significant, 6/21. It looks like June is going to be a very significant month for a lot of your situations. I would definitely say monkey on the call that this is confirmation that your ex mother-in-law tried to put her nose where it didn't belong. And she just got her wake up call where now she knows what's going on here. Okay? Because whatever confusion and illusion was trying to be thrown in the beginning in regards to you, there's been this illumination, okay? Where it's sitting here and it's saying, you don't have the right to speak on the collective when you don't know them.